Hi folks. How you doing? That's that butter dish. You saw me handle with 2 lugs on it now instead of 1. Yeah. I've got a couple of quick jobs to do. I've got a teapot here, which is needing a handle. So I'm going to put a handle on that. Let's get this camera set up here. Yeah, 17th or 18th of August. Yeah, I pulled these handles a little while ago, at least 40 minutes ago, so they should be okay. Put them here. Before I do that, I'll just show you a couple of teapots here, just this one and then that one, which I've thrown. The one over there, I was kind of experimenting with a paddle I just made up at my local weaver's store. This is it was originally round. It's a sort of silicone thing for picking up hot saucepans, etc. So I just fastened it to one of my paddles, and then I used it on that. I don't know if I'm liking it or not. We'll just see how it develops. This is something I thought I would do a few of just to show you, which is very simple. Just a little small lidded caddy, which is in this case fluted, just with a simple cap lid. Quite nice, quite satisfying. I thought you'd like that. Anyway, back to this teapot. So, just pick one of these handles. Yeah, this is, I think, just going to put the handle off the side here. So, first thing we're going to need to do is establish where the opposite point of the spout is exactly. And I usually look at it from above, and then I'll put my finger right opposite the spout, make a little mark like that. Okay, just helps me to, once I've done that, I'm now going to, by dipping my finger, using my fingernail, I'm just going to scratch this area where I'm going to do the join. Like that. This will also be, in this case I am going to just give it a little bit of extra and just tap my fingernail into the clay like that, just with a little bit of water. Okay, alright. Righty-ho. I think I may take the lid off at this point. So, here is the handle. Yes. Okay, right, I'm just going to prepare the end of the handle here like we usually do. That's using the knuckle here and tap the end of the wider end of the handle. You want to do this to get a, you see what that does, it creates this extra bit of clay here, which we're going to need. Right, now so applying pressure. Surprisingly easy to put on a handle. Not quite in the right place. You thought you put it on in the right place, but that's better. Okay, you see how I'm doing it? Lifting up the handle. Golden rule with handles, don't let them sag in the process of attaching them. You see, I'm supporting it here. Meanwhile, my right index finger is working in the join, you know, working the join. Okay. So always work off a banding wheel. Now I've lifted it up, but see it's still supported. Take it to the vertical now. I just want to let it hang. So I've just got to sort of dip it in the water pot, dip my hand in the water pot, and I've just got to do a little bit of pulling here off the side of the teapot body, you see. This is going to freshen it up and make it, you want to do this because first of all you pull the handle and then you let it stiffen a bit, then you apply it and then you wet it again afterwards just to make it, the handle, a little bit more pliable. And okay, so in this handle I'm going to put a couple of, I'm going to create like a spine down the middle, like that once and like that twice. You see that, what I've done? We've created like a spine there, and I'm just going to just go over it a few more times. Right, now I'm getting ready to attach the bottom end of the handle there. So I'm holding it, which is supporting it, you see. You see that? And now I'm going to bring it down. Now I'm just going to touch it there to join it. I want to put the lid on, you see. You need the lid on there to see how it's going to look. Yeah, this is not the kind of handle that's like for all 4 fingers. It's just for like a couple of fingers. Okay. Right. Right down here, apply a bit of pressure. Wipe it once like that to remove any wetness. And now I'm going to smear this away, you see. Ah. This flange got a little bit bent out of shape then. Still a little bit soft up there. Okay. So now, just with a little bit of water on my finger, just going over that there, going over it underneath there. Okay. Alright. I think that will work. I think that will do. I'll put that over here. Now I've got another one. This was the first one I did like that, which was a little bit, I thought it was just a touch, a little bit thicker in the wall, which makes it a little heavier. So I'm just thinking to myself a minute. Okay. Right, same as before. So yeah, this one, you see how I trimmed out the base here? Because I tried to lose a bit of weight. Same again. Just scratch. Tap it with your fingernail like that kind of. Okay. I've already sealed this one for some reason. It's not very smart. I already put a seal on, I don't know why I did. Oh, I know why. Yeah, at one point in time I thought I wasn't going to make it into a teapot. I thought I'd just leave it as a caddy, you know. But obviously I changed my mind and didn't. That's okay. I'll put the handle right there on top of that anyway. So just do it like that. Right, grab another handle. We in the picture? Okay, yeah. Right, so again, tapping this like this. You see? This is a great secret of putting on handles, is learning to do that. Because that gives you that bit of clay, you see, that you wouldn't have had otherwise. So supporting it here. Okay, meanwhile I'm working the join, okay? Working the join here. That. Right. Let's just dip this in the old water pot here a bit. As well as my okay. Let's go back up a bit like that. Ooh, yeah. Can't emphasize enough how the importance of checking to make sure that you're getting your handles on straight in opposite the spout. Now then, there he is. You've got to somehow judge how much your handle sticks out from the space that it's going to allow you. You've got to eyeball that and sort of be happy with it in your own mind that it feels it gives you a feeling, you know. Let's say put it like that. It gives you a certain feeling. It's either a feeling of comfort, comfortableness, ease, just feels right, looks right, or there's something about it that doesn't quite feel right, you know what I mean? So you want to pay attention to those sort of thoughts. Okay. Right, here where it's shiny, you want to wipe it once with your finger, otherwise you won't be able to smear it. So do a fishtail, make sure that the you can see there where I've wiped it, it's a little bit dull, you see, because you need that, otherwise you're not going to be able to smear away the clay. So apply pressure there and then push away like that and like that, and that tail Flick it away. Don't overwork that fishtail, otherwise they don't look good. Make sure he's straight. Right. Just a thought come into my mind, and that is, I've got a group that keeps coming back to me for Zoom classes. We're a small group of 6. Well, we were 12 one time, but it's usually now about 6-7 people. So if anybody's, maybe, you know, you're a place where you were to have had workshops, but they've all been cancelled. If you want me to do either a demonstration, we use Zoom in the same way as I'm doing this video right now. It's exactly the same. This could be a Zoom video for you, you see, just for like a small number of people. Let's give it a little lift there. Alright, so we want to eyeball it from lots of different ways. Make sure you're happy with it. Okay. Yes, so think about that. Yeah, maybe you're a part of a group of potters and you could do a group Zoom. Might appeal to you, I don't know. Okie dokie. Right, that is that. Let's just quickly take the camera and have a look at that from outside here. Alright, those are those 2 guys. Yeah. Now in some cases like this, with this kind of teapot, because when you lift the tea, you've got the weight in front of your handle. That's quite a nice time maybe to have a thumb rest here, right on the top there. I might add a thumb rest, we'll see. So yeah, you're seeing a few different designs of teapots here that we're working on. I wanted to show you actually. So there's the spare handle, because when I pull handles I always pull a spare, because it's easier to pull one extra than have to get all the clay out again and then do all your pulling all over again. I remember the other I don't know, about a week ago, nearly a week ago, you saw me put the clay into here. What I did was I just pushed the clay to one side, so we have like a this dip here. Same with that, and then all the water runs into the dip, and then I can easily just sponge out that water. So this now is ready. See how nice that is. It's ready now to go out on the bats next door through there where the pug is, the pug machine, and be dried out for a day, and then I'll be pugging that. Okay folks, that is it for now. So we're going to draw this clip to a close. Leach treadle wheels. If anybody's interested, we are going to attempt to do another batch of Leach treadle wheels. I have one or a couple of people interested. If you might be interested, get in touch with me, let me know. We can talk about it anyway. If we can get enough people on board, I'll start another batch. They take about 6 weeks for my carpenter to make them up. What else? Workshops. September and October there are workshops going on here. We're running a couple of workshops. If that interests you, please get in touch. And that Leach treadle wheel there, as I keep telling you, the new one, is also available if anybody wants, but it's for pickup only. Hey folks, thanks a lot for joining me. Hope this video was helpful to you. Keep practicing. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.